All right, everyone. So right now, just looking at the single print template here that I have in XOCharts. Earlier before, we did have a massive buying tail here. Again, this was quite a nice bounce from a single print here on the Bitcoin chart. Again, hitting the lows of the single prints ending, filling those, and then getting a nice buy up from that, creating a nice I think it was a 4-row buying tail, but nevertheless, this selling tail above us is still above us. So just keeping that in mind. Now, really, what resistance was this? Again, just going towards the naked daily point of control on Bitcoin here. Wait for this to load up. Again, I was talking about this for a few days ago here. Anyways, again, just resistance here at 17,300. Again, a naked daily point of control along with a previous day high. And so if we go on to the general chart of Bitcoin here, wait for this to load for a second. Hold on. I'll go to the 15-minute here. Again, we were just kind of hovering below that, and then finally we got this quick wake up and price action, and then quickly shot down once again. Again, going in between and filling those single prints and then bouncing up from that. Now it kind of looks like we want to drop down and lose this whole range here, as this is a sort of a Bart Simpson pattern that we've been trading in the sideways range here. I was short for a little bit, but then I saw price kind of pumping up a little bit more, so I kind of got out of that. But anyways, I did miss that trade of this quick wick up to the upside here. Now I'm just kind of looking for a possible long. Again, I'm not really too hopeful of a long opportunity, but this box that I have on my chart right now, kind of zoom in nicely here. This box on my chart right here has to hold. Right now, I'm not really looking too hopeful, as there is a bunch of shorts coming in at the moment, just opening up net shorts. Here you can see on the OI, large increase in shorts here. What is hopeful though is that it could be possibly some absorption going on. Again, the CVD is tanking quite hard. So if we see continued sell pressure here with price holding, that may be a sign of absorption, and then we could possibly look for a long here. However, this isn't really too hopeful of being at intraday level. Again, it's more of a fib level, and then where the single print, or the buying tail I should say, was beginning. So it's more or less the top of right here. So let's see if I can draw a box here. So this was where the buying tail was. It'd be nice to see a retest of the upper portion of it and hold. Right now, not gonna lie, it doesn't really look too good, as we're having stacked imbalances come in right now. Stacked imbalances of shorts. No sign of really too many longs. Longs are closing out even. So we'll see if this can hold or not. I wouldn't really bet on it too much. But anyways, just looking at earlier here, we could see we're getting a large volume injection here. Massive decrease in OI here as we're squeezing out these shorts. Again, what made me kind of iffy of shorting this too was that there was a massive amount of people, again, trying to short this as price was still holding up. Again, just zooming in here. Earlier, I did see some absorption going on. Can't seem to find it right now. But it's typically something you do not really want to see when you're trying to short. Again, there can be times where you do see absorption on a possible trend reversal, but this wasn't really looking too hopeful. I had a feeling we were going to range for a little bit longer here. but again, it's hard to tell whenever that happens. But nonetheless, we did get a final swing failure pattern stopping out everyone, and now we seem to be kind of dumping down here. Just a lot of liquidity, nevertheless. So, below us too is that old daily. Again, the daily of this resistance before we got this large volume injection candle up. Now we seem to be coming back down, possibly retesting that old daily. We kind of blasted through that daily. Wasn't really expecting that, but again, it was just a daily level, so not really too much confluence there compared to the naked daily point of control, where we did have a, let me fix my chart here, where we did have a valley area high of this downrange acting as confluence within that move, so that kind of gave you more reason to take a short there. But other than that, this range seems to be holding at the golden pocket here. I do want to see more follow through on the order flow here. Some shorts closing out, longs closing out too. We'll see if this range will hold once we get the cash open here. Nonetheless, just more volume injection coming in. So far so good. Not really something I'd take a long off of. Again, this is a little bit more risk if you are looking for a possible long here. Again, pretty, let me turn on my long position. Again, pretty easy in validation. Just put your stop loss right above that low or below that low. And then ultimately, I would look to aim up towards where the selling tail started. So again, around 17,280. Just that. Yeah, so somewhere in there. So again, it could be a little bit of a range forming. That's if we do not lose this golden pocket, which seems to be kind of happening right now. Again, that's why you wait for a little bit more follow through on the order flow here. Yeah, it's never a good sign whenever you see volume picking up like this in the front print bar. So again, 1.2 million, 2 million, 2.4 million, along with it being a large negative delta injection. So negative delta, again, selling pressure. So that's really never a good sign. But we'll see what happens here. Again, shorts are being aggressive at this low. Just noting here on the CVD, getting a lower low here where price is making a higher high. So again, you look for those hidden CVD divergences. Not saying this is absorption happening, but again, just scenario where you would look for one. I did not short that swing failure pattern from up here. Kind of missed it this morning. I usually don't really trade really up until starting now, to be honest with you. Unless it's like CPI event or some sort of something like that. But it's It's really not my trading routine schedule. But just looking at the order flow and footprint bar, all I'm seeing is negative delta here. Whether or not this holds or not, seems to be bouncing quite nicely. In the meantime, we can look at the delta chart. Delta chart, when I last checked it, wasn't really looking so well. Let's wait for it to load up here. So again, with the delta chart, I saw selling imbalances happening here at a top of a candle, along with more volume happening at the low of the candle. So I'll just draw this out here, my blank space. So this is the box, and then we're seeing more volume happening at the low of the candle. Like my artwork there. But that's something you never you kind of want to look for in the delta. Seems to be holding up. Again, I'm still waiting a little bit longer to take a possible long here. Again, if this does hold, and if we do break out of this resistance, honestly, our next stop, going on the daily chart here, our next stop would be this daily here, 17,600 give or take, as that is a standalone resistance at the moment, just a daily level. But honestly, if we can get a nice close above that or break it even, just like how we did on that old daily, we'd be looking at around 19s here. So that's just what I'm seeing at the moment. Little Christmas rally. On the TR chart. Nice. Take a look here. Yeah, there is a good amount. A lot of shorts getting wrecked. That's for sure. Oh, I was gonna say if there was some trapped longs in it even. But anyways, I am itching a little bit for the upside. Question is if this can hold or not. CVD seems to be tanking pretty hard here. I'll draw a trend line from that, from the start here. Why isn't that showing up? There we are. See if we can make new CVD lows here with price holding. Again, I'm not really being too hopeful, not gonna lie, because we already did tap and fill those single prints. But if it does hold, it looks like a lot of shorts are gonna get wrecked. Again, just opening up net shorts here. Increase. Good sign is that CVD is tanking even more with, if you look at it closely here, as price is making a higher high, CVD is going even lower here. So that is a good sign, but we'll see if we can get some longs in here. Let's see what else is going on here in the exo chart land. So there is some volume absorption going on. I'm itching towards taking a long here, not gonna lie. Bouncing off the weekly open. Delta doesn't really look the best. A lot of shorts in here. So if you wanted to, you can take a long here. You might have to be quick on the profits. Again, just kind of like this. Pretty easy in validation. We'll stay on and kind of monitor the trade. I'll enter a long. Seems to be looking good so far. Might get a little iffy once we hit here. We'll see what ES is doing. ES is hovering around 39.80 here. S&P going up and down. ETH seems to be bouncing here. It'd be nice to see more follow through once it gets a nice close above this 1276 area. But ETH again, we had a daily here and a naked daily point of control as well. So a pretty good resistance, respecting it to really the exact dollar here. I did take a short here, but kind of quickly closed it as it turned into a very fast scalp trade. I didn't make too much. If anything, really a break-even trade with fees and whatnot. But there we are. We can argue to say this is a triple divergence, which have been working pretty well for me. Let's see here, who else is online here? Five people watching, all right. I've noticed the bots have been coming out on the YouTube channel again. Commenting bots, Telegram people, whatever. I've noticed with Twitter though, they're pretty much nuked for the most part. Occasionally you still see them, but they are losing the battle of spam. So far on the footprint bar, good delta here. A little bit more buying volume too. There are trapped shorts in this area too. So all right here is trapped shorts now, since price is above it right now. Yeah, it's been a while since I've taken a trade live on stream on a Friday. I can't really remember the last time I did. I don't really do too many Friday streams either. Usually Fridays are pretty chill. Tuesdays and Thursdays though are my favorites. Watch the trade go south on me now. So anyways, we're gonna take a look at gold here. Again, gold kind of doing the same structure as Bitcoin, kind of following along here. Pretty good uptrend here just locally intraday. See if we can break above this resistance here. Again, the more times it breaks into this box, the weaker the box gets. So again, if we just keep on retesting this trend or box here, eventually I do think we'll punch through it. And then the next level of resistance is 1870 on gold here. But yeah, that's my 30-second analysis on gold. Keeping it short and simple. Yeah, shorts are closing now, so again, just adding more fuel to the upside here. see what happens here. Suppose I can delete my trend lines here. Let's take a look at 50-minute. So again, high volume of selling within this candle, and then immediately after you see buying up above the selling, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like trapping them for the most part. But 3 and 5 minute are pretty much my go-to for scalping. So far so good here, everyone. See if ES can break above this level. Again, if it does, we'd be looking at 40-40 again, and another retest of this trend line here. Again, it's been pretty well respected, bounced from it to the exact dollar pretty much. Now it seems we might be working our way up towards it again. If it will break or not, that is a question. If it does, though, I do have a feeling that we'd be seeing these prices here on the ES, so 42.70. Same with the S&P. Haven't really been paying too much attention to it, as noted by my volume analysis here, but somewhat bouncing from a point of control here within the range. Alright, I just saw a whole bunch of selling coming in. Don't know what that was about. It'd be really nice to see Bitcoin get a close above this. Right now we are rejecting from that, but still hope, still hope. Let me take a drink of water here. Sorry about that. It's kind of cringe when I do that on stream. So volume is dying out, so longs do look like they're kind of exhausted at the moment. So we'll just have to wait and see here for the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, again, that's more of an intraday or kind of a micro looking at it. But yes, it's not really necessarily something that I would close this long trade out for. Especially in this low volume range here. So yeah, nice to see the lows being defended here. Surprised another buy until didn't show up, but nevertheless. Hello, Jay. It's Jay and Jason. I'll drop down to the 3 minute here. Okay. So it would be nice to see this area hold. I'll extend out that box a little bit so you can see it. You see that hold? Can't lose that. Again, hard to tell with the low volume in. Nice. That is a good amount of trades. CBD is overbought. At least short time frame. Also yesterday we front ran the lows. Supposed to take out 1650. Yeah. It still is a possible long that I'm still looking for. Just extending this over too. Again, it'll increase if we lose this 17s range. Then it does look like we could come down to that. Another quick scalp opportunity once we're on that way down here is the 16,824 region here. Could get a few percentage points up from that. So could look for take profits at 1648. I'll draw that out here too. I'll just have to remember those levels in my head. So previous day point of control. So it look like can have a pretty tight stop loss too. And we said 16,450. So yeah, it'd be something like this. Nice 2.8 to 1. That's something I would take. I'd probably take full profits once we hit that point of control, if that's the case. Assuming we don't get a shift in volume, but that would be a nice quick long trade setup. By all means, if you shorted up here, I would hold on to that trade as a hedge at the moment. So far, not really any volume coming in right now. Short on Ocean, yeah, that's more of a micro alt to me. Yeah, we'll see if we can pump tomorrow. Usually trades on Fridays I tend to get out by at least the end of the day, because weekends seem to wreck a lot of stop losses. Alright, so a few shorts coming in, longs closing out. Just need to see that box hold, otherwise I will close out of the long trade. Let's see if we can hold here. ES is pumping up quite nicely. Seems to be filling the single print here. Litecoin kind of going sideways. Still can argue it's an uptrend though. Looks like a Bart Simpson pattern in a way. But back to Bitcoin here. So there is a giant falling wedge on the Bitcoin daily time frame. So the top is resistance, the bottom is 14K-ish. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it'd be nice to see that 17.6 and then next stop would be really 19K. But overall in the markets, I am still bearish. Wow, 45 to 50K. That'd be quite a shot. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that too. On the larger look of things on Bitcoin. So yeah, I do have a target at around 30K. Not really sure if we're gonna go there anytime soon, to be honest. Again, it'd be nice to see us take out that 19K and 22K. Those are really two big resistances, but if we can, I do think we could pump up towards that. Again, that would really fuel the sentiment. Everyone would be kind of going crazy and start buying at a resistance, and then of course we get a pretty sharp rejection based off of that. It would be interesting if we do go sideways for a while within, let me draw, within that resistance here, and then finally get a drop down. But to be honest though, I don't really see us going in this box for quite some months yet. Really the most bullish I am right now, like for in a few months maybe, is here. Maybe that's a big if. But other than that, I am looking lower, around 10K to 9K or whatever, possibly 12K. I don't know. We'll see when it gets there, or what the market tells us or shows us, whatever. So seems to be some mini short squeezes going on here. So getting a nice move up towards that VWAP here. Stopping out a few shorts. Volume seemed to be coming in now. We'll see what this does. Kind of indecisive candle at the moment. Yeah, I don't really look at imbalances too much on the larger time frames. I tend to be more of a low time frame imbalance. But what if it works for you? Kudos to you. Not saying you're wrong or I'm wrong or right. It's just based off of my trading style. But yeah, anything is possible, especially in crypto. CVD top on the 50-minute. Take a look. Are you looking at EXO or Corn Analyze? Because I'm not really seeing anything. Yeah, I love the 5-minute time frame. Quick order book. A lot of mini trades coming in. See what ES is doing. Yeah. That's really where I got this trade based off of, pretty much. Sorry, I must have misread what you were saying. Well, let's see what we do in the next few minutes here. Kind of boring. No, it's good. I like the live chat. It keeps me going. Keeps the streams interesting too. So I appreciate it. Other than extra charts, really, I do not know. Again, I don't find the order book being the total advantage. I think a lot of people kind of overthink the order book in a way, but I do not know of any other websites for the order book, being totally honest. Yeah, other than that, pretty much anywhere has paid solutions. Long on BNB. To be honest, I don't think I've ever taken a trade from on BNB. We'll take a look though. It's been doing quite nicely. Let's see here. Draw some rectangles here. So this was possible resistance here. These lows seem to be held. Let's see here. We'll take a look more intraday. So it was in a slow drawdown, slow sideways drawdown for a while here. Hold on, what's alright. Just gotta peek on the Bitcoin price every once in a while. Yeah, not a bad long. I think BNB is what, third in like overall cap size, somewhere in there. Yeah, I haven't really used Trading Light, I don't think. I think I've used it one time for heat maps, I believe, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that is paid version as well. Still low volume here. Ape. Can take a look at that. First, let's see if there's anything here. Apes seem to be at a resistance. Looks like it could come down a little bit more here, to be honest with you. Can look for a potential long, swing long here. So something looking like this. This is not really the best risk to reward there. So I don't really see any good trading setups for that anyway. Yeah. Not too much history in it, but overall I am bullish on Ape. I don't really have any spot in it, but I do see it going back to optimize. It's hard to be bullish on a bear market though. Alright, what's going on here? Still just low volume. Yes, being wicking everywhere. Take a look at Dow. Not really the best trend line, but still going with the trend it seems. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Swap in XRP decor. Got you. Yeah, I'll look into it. A lot of my spot is in Solana right now. Solana's not really moving. Solo decks. Be really nice to see clear above this before I go here. Gold is not looking good. Just kind of hovering sideways here. Yeah, I looked into Apex, which is it's like an L2 for Bybit, from my understanding. It's built on StartNet. Um, that's something I've looked into too, because they're doing a airdrop. Well, they started doing a competition for early trading yesterday, and it goes up until the 24th. So a nice 2-week window there. Only look at chains in search of complaint. Nothing else. The rest is useless. You really believe in Corium? Is Corium on XRP? I don't know too much about XRP ecosystem. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this long anymore. Bitcoin's feeling it's gonna dump because of gold not looking too good. Oh, gotcha. So it's another L1. We'll take a look at it right now. Corium. It launched last March, it looks like, for mainnet, that is. Oh, there's an airdrop on it, I guess, soon. That's just reading off of the live chat thing. So I don't know how much. Alright, I'll look you up. Oh, okay. I see you now. Nice, man. You're pretty active on here. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for watching, Arden. Kind of a longer Friday stream, but whatever. I think we're just gonna range for a little while here. Might just range for the rest of the day, just due to the fact that we had so much volume happening this morning. It's really hard to tell with this low volume, but pretty balanced day overall. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna call it a morning. We'll call it a stream. Shout out to everyone who was watching. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to check out the playlist. Again, about 14 videos in there. Just going over EXO charts. So feel free to check them out. It's about 5 hours of videos, give or take. So all for free. So feel free to check them out. Anyways, have a good weekend, everyone. I will most likely be closing out this trade in a few hours. Most likely. So